this is really lights, camera, action. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're viewing from. This is Laura Thompson, your friendly, fabulous, feisty, fierce, and phenomenal host of the Coffee Break on TAN TV, the African American Network, where we have a local feel with a global reach, where you can watch when you want, where you want, and how you want. So I was just sitting in the studio. I was getting ready to go, and then this guy walks in to have one more coffee break. And so I said, okay. So before we get started, tell us a little bit about yourself. Introduce yourself. Tell us what you do, why you do it, and, you know, all of that good stuff.
All the good stuff. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm Cedric, Legacy City Bellamy, CEO of Street Legend Productions, Street Legend Nation TV, Street Legend Nation Radio, home of the independent artists. And everything that I do is for the independent artists, and everything that we reach for is to magnify, multiply our finance. Financial literacy is the whole reach and goal with everything through music, social media, television, film, everything. So we cover.
Wow. So Street Legend, a.k.a. Legacy City, a.k.a. Cedric Bellamy, a.k.a. and our COO from TAN TV gave him this name, Baby Moses.
So thrown it away,
he does a lot of great things in the community, in the music industry as well. But he's also an artist and a poet. He didn't mention that, but you know, he writes. He produces, he does all these great things, not only for the city of San Antonio, but, you know, globally. That's why we brought him in, because he's got a global reach as well.
I learned from them. I learned from y'all. I learned from you guys. The global reach I got from you guys.
So he just recently had a birthday, right? And so he released a new song called Standing on Business.
Yes.
And so it has a blues, R&B, soul. It's got a combination of feels. It's really good. So tell us a little bit about that, and then we'll talk about your school and your programs and all those things.
So the album is actually called Standing on Business, and the song that everybody got was called Standing on Business. It was the lead song off the album. The whole point of Standing on Business is just being about your business, because you realize that talent don't beat hustle. And talent and hustle don't beat knowledge. Some people hustle backwards. So the biggest thing is, like I said, we talk about financial literacy, is the album. I wanted to actually sell the album this time, cut out the strings, and make direct money. And let me tell you something. It was very hard to get a lot of people to buy your album, but God be the glory. About 11.2 thousand people bought the album. So I debuted at #1.
Wow.
On the iTunes charts in the midst of everything that's going on, with the mainstream artists. So not a local chart, iTunes,
Wow.
United States of America, iTunes. So
wow, so that's awesome.
Done.
So let me multiply that. Let me see.
Don't do that.
And see how much, what percentage I can borrow.
Don't put my pockets out there.
I'm not.
Look, they're gonna tax me anyway. So, but,
right.
But it's not what it's not. Everything is not what it seems. So I just want to go through the rigmarole of Billboard charting, iTunes charting, how direct sales affect you versus streams. So that way, in the summertime, I can teach the kids, because I got the full scope. I know what I'm talking about now, all the way, because I went through it. So that was the main purpose of really dropping that album. I didn't expect it to do what it did, though. I was flabbergasted, actually.
Right, wow. Right. Now we got Baby Moses, Legacy City, and Deep Pockets.
I claim all of it.
I know, right?
I can hire Chef Tips so you can give me some of them real tips y'all was eating while y'all on break,
I know, right. And, and you've been at this for a while.
Yes,
I've seen you go from a podcast, to your own business and studio, and turn into a producer, all of those things.
Well, truthfully be told, and a lot of people don't know this, TAN TV actually put me on my first big screen. Y'all, if you see Mr. Vance come and interview somebody, you probably won't see him for another 3 years. So that's how he is. But that particular day, he saw me and had me do a filler spot, and I excel at that particular spot. And when it got edited, I saw myself on the movie theater. What's called a silver screen?
Yes.
Okay, I want to say it right. It's the silver screen. So Tan TV put me on a big screen before I got on Tubi. So I appreciate it.
Wow.
So y'all was the first one to do that. I had short hair then.
Right. So it was all, those dreads have been growing and growing.
Yeah. So you guys motivated me a lot, even with the TV network. Like, yo, so it's like, your blueprint is definitely followed, and credits due what's credits due.
Wow. So you work with kids in the summer. I had an opportunity to come and step in on a workshop at the last minute and participate in the Grammy Awards. So tell us a little bit about that program.
I appreciate it. The Urban Mind program. The Urban Mind program is giving the youth and the community a voice. Unfortunately, a lot of the kids, most people export the kids on the east side, which is not cool. You know what I'm saying? Want to bring cameras in and do this, but they don't ever show the good side of the learning and those different things. So it's all go back in. We're giving the kids a voice. Mm-hmm. Not like those kids are seeing their friends today and they shot tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So they dealing with that's why mental health month this month as well, like Ms. Dr. Petty said. So those different things, we try to give them a voice to get an insight of what they're going through, how they feel. You see 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade talk about colorism. Mm-hmm. So being the light-skinned girl versus being the dark-skinned girl, they deal with that stuff still. Mm-hmm. They dealing with sex early and these different things. So they talk about it. So we give them a voice on that. And we understand that everybody can't sing.
Right.
Everybody's not a rapper.
Right.
Some people are, like Ms. Laura, they give journalism. They interview people. They know how to do those things. And some people are working the cameras and working the board system. So we give them a wide spectrum to complete a task. And at the end of the semester or the 6-week program, we those who graduate, we throw a Grammy graduation that all the kids who finish the class get a Grammy.
Wow.
And so we put on a little Grammy show. We have prominent people such as Ms. Thompson herself present awards to the kids and show them that they did a good job. And I didn't honestly, being truthful, I didn't know they were going to have that much of an impact. The kids, they was crying on stage and stuff. Like, my eyes are sweating.
Their parents were crying. It was amazing.
So here we are, we're on year 2. So
wow.
I'll see you at the Grammy graduation.
I know it. I want to win a Grammy, but I'm too old.
No, you're not.
Well, for that program, I am.
You never know. We do honor people. We do honor people that do impactful things in the community. I think Salema, most people know her for basketball and stuff, but we honor her with an impact of Grammy the first year. So
wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. And so you also work with us. We were doing a pilot program a couple of summers ago called "Work is the New Hustle."
Yes.
And
that was amazing.
You reached out to us and you put some kids in the studio. And that song is amazing. It's selling a little bit on Apple. We haven't really promoted it, but people are discovering it.
So we're gonna promote it this summer. We gotta do something this summer. We gotta get a chart. We gotta get on the charts.
And we got this on film and tape. So
this summer, Work is the New Hustle. Probably before the summer, I will get some sponsors. We're gonna sponsor that song, and we're gonna get on the Apple iTunes charts. I don't know what country, the UK, South Africa, America, I don't know.
Everywhere.
We're going to get it somewhere, though. Let's go global.
My niece, she was a night manager at McDonald's, and to motivate the kids, she would play Work is a New Hustle while they were working. And she said that they really start coming to work on time and because they wanted to work to that song. So she was...
I love that song. And those kids was the easiest to work with. Those set of kids were the easiest kids to work with, because when you get 7th and 8th grade and 9th grade, I guess that's when they start wearing deodorant and stuff. Right. They know it all then. I'd be like,
right.
I know. Sometimes you just gotta look. But the little ones, they was
it was from 5 years old to I think 9 or 10.
9 was the oldest, I thought. But yeah, they ain't had no teeth. You can hear when they announce words. It's like, it's cool though. It's cool. It's cute right now. We did that.
I know, right? It's been a great conversation. But before we go, we have a couple of seconds left for you to tell us how people can get in touch with you.
You can find me on social media, on Facebook, Cedric Bellamy, Instagram, CEO_legacy_city, or simply Street Legend Nation.
Wow, you've been tuned into TAN TV,
Yeah.
the African American Network,
with the
where we have a local feel,
But
with a global reach,
hey,
and where you can find us, you know,
everywhere.
Everywhere. Yeah.
Y'all put it on. Y'all put people on.
Right. So we're not playing out here.
You know, not at all.
Right.
Not at all.
So thank you for stopping
you.
by. This is the CEO of Street Legend.
Yes.
He's the CEO of a bunch of different programs and projects and nonprofits that benefit the community and the music industry and the youth in our community. So thank you so much for what you do.
Thank you for having me once again on another big stage. I appreciate it.
All right. Thank you.